Welcome back to Spentaneous, my good people. Our #1 goal is to take over the world. But not today. Today we're hanging out, we're playing some Y2K, we're staring at some creepy eyes, and we're not gonna worry about it so much. Like, seriously, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on here. Hello, Vella, and me, and eyeballs. God, what is this? I can touch it. What do you have to say? So when this is over, please tell me that my song is beautiful. Just don't be awkward about it. Don't tell me that it's beautiful like me. Please just appreciate my art. My appearance doesn't matter. Only what I make, you know? Wait, this is Vella XV. That's a lot of numbers. Like, I appreciate you for who you are. Ooh. You're kinda a brat, but Alex, you're really not that bad. I bet there's a reason why you're the way you are. Yeah, it's because he's a douche, that's the reason why. It's just like there's a reason I am the way I am. We spend so much time of our journey learning about all of our friends. Why don't we ever ask about you? Who are you? Where did you come from? How did you get to be the way you are? I think that's what this song is about. Sorry, I lied. What? Hey, me. Hey, other me. Can we... No, okay, that's the end of the road. All right, well, we're just gonna... Yep, we're gonna go through this thing. Whatever you're doing, stop it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, you should do that already. Also, there's a bell icon. That is the one. Make sure you click it. Wherever that's gonna take us.
It's beautiful, Vella.
Yeah, really nice.
Aw, thanks, Michael.
Better than I could do.
Oh, okay, I thought he... Alex, I apologize there. As soon as you started talking, I just assumed something douchey was coming out of your mouth, and it wasn't actually that bad.
It's...
Uh-oh.
Nice. Not what I normally listen to.
Ooh.
But I can tell it's good for the genre.
Was it a good
Probably.
thing Claudio interrupted Rory? I guess we'll never know. Vella has left the party. Really gotta turn this so I stop looking at it.
I could tell that she wasn't happy with our replies. But none of us knew what to say.
Well, then what do you didn't say anything, Alex.
A side of Vella that we had never expected to see. A sort of vulnerable side.
Yeah, and I mean, it wasn't too bad. I mean, the the music in the montage was pretty bad, but this stuff was good.
I felt compelled to chase after her, to tell her the music was beautiful and that she was incredible.
Yeah.
But my feet didn't move.
Well, Alex, it's because you're not
Being
good at
as
this kind of
still
stuff.
As silent as everyone else. My body motionless. I surveyed everyone's eyes, willing my brain to bind with theirs and get what they had been thinking. But they all hated it? What had triggered such a lack of enthusiasm?
Wait, everyone hated it?
You should go after her. It's what I'd want.
Rory.
Let her know it was great.
Yeah, but Rory's right. Again, usually he's right. Except for when he's wrong, and then sometimes too. That whole...
This is Vella's album. Why was a guy singing on it?
Oh.
I almost cried.
Did you, though, Chandra? Did you?
I hope she's okay.
She's
Can I
fine.
talk to her, man?
Okay. Okay. Alex has left the party. Oh my god. Michael looks really weird from the side. Like one of those creepy dolls you'd expect to see in a horror movie. Oh god. Yup. This again. Of course this happens at this time. What do you want?
Sorry I haven't called lately.
Yeah, no, don't call.
Deal with this now.
Oh yeah, sorry. Anyway, she's at the playground. Go get her, Tiger.
Okay. Thank you, I'm gonna save quickly. I'm still very confused on what's going on here at this moment. Where are we? Who the heck is this thing? I just saw Vella run by, she was crying. I think you should go after her. I'm pretty sure she headed towards the arcade. No, she was at the park. No, the voice said she was at the park. Where's the park? Does anybody know where the freak... Oh, it's Halloween. If the lady outside's like, hey, she's going to the arcade. Oh, I guess the park's kind of in that direction, isn't it? Maybe. Arbiter concerned. You're looking for Vella, right? She headed up the street into the park. You should hurry. She seemed upset. Oh no, poor Vella. Whatever will we do besides talk to her and Alex? Alex, you'll do all the work for us, right? Ah, Jane Garter Memorial Park. Hello, Vella, there's a save point, right? You know what? Usually when they place a save point, it's never there just for convenience sake. It's for a reason. So, Vella. Just came after you to tell you your music's
the rest
good.
of my story.
how I came to be in this reality with you.
Oh, dude, yes.
But I want you to promise not to judge me.
Yeah, it's Alex.
I won't judge you.
I don't know about that.
I have come to understand certain
Okay.
things.
Lay it
Things
to
I
us then.
know to be true. Things
Yeah.
that I know others wouldn't understand unless they had experienced them.
Vella, we've had a lot of that stuff as well. I just want to point that out.
Before I can begin my story, I need you to understand the basics of how I have come to understand the universe.
Right.
The link between our bodies and physical space is strong, but it is nothing compared to the link between our minds and physical space.
Okay, I'm following along, kind of.
Our bodies exist as a visual representation of our minds. They are nothing more.
Yes,
Every
sure.
mind has the capability of transcending physical form. Many do, even if they don't realize it. The very nature of physical reality is very unphysical.
Okay.
Humans have evolved to ignore the complexities and realities of the universe by using physical form to protect them from the
There's a
harshness
lot of
of
words in there.
existence. The very nature of being is to be in pain, is to long for and to be unfulfilled.
What?
To cope, we developed corporeal form.
What?
The use of physical form is not unlike leaving the light off at all times, obstructing the undesirables in the room.
Vella, okay. I have a theory on what's going on here. Vella's on drugs, and then she shared the drugs with everyone else, so then we all hallucinated these things together, but nobody saw the same thing, but Alex talks about stuff, and they're just like, oh, yeah, that's what I saw, because they're on drugs, because they don't know any better.
Do you understand what I'm saying so far?
Sure.
More or less. Please continue.
He doesn't understand a thing.
When I entered your reality, I was a much different person than I am now.
Were you grumpier?
My reality was much worse than this one.
Oh.
I was a girl who was entirely lost.
Okay.
From a young age, people thrust their expectations on me. They believed I was destined for artistic greatness.
Well, I mean,
I was a
you
child
make good
prodigy in
music.
many ways. I had peaked by my early teens, and I was no longer able to perform or create at
Aw.
a level that could match the adults around
Sorry
me.
to hear
I
that, Vella.
was, for all intents and purposes, a
No,
disappointment.
Vella, you're not a
Picture for a
disappointment.
moment being a young girl who can't do wrong. Everything I created, everything I said impressed those around me. I was the perfect child artist, but that's all I ever was. When I became an adult, my body grew, but my artistry remained childlike.
Ooh.
I considered quitting piano, considered removing myself from art altogether, but something pulled me back.
Was it Alex from that
Somewhere
world?
along the course of my life, I had developed an artist's mentality.
Uh-huh.
I knew I wasn't a good adult artist, but I was still compelled to create. And with each new thing I tried, I continued to disappoint those around me.
Okay, I think I'm...
It was May 22nd, 1996, when I met the man who would fix this for me. At
Alex.
3:02 a.m., I walked into a music club in the city. He was on stage, playing to his small but enthusiastic.
Alex.
Each note he played on his guitar.
Okay, we
seemed,
get it.
after
It's
we
Alex.
finished, I knew that I had to speak with him. It wasn't before long that we became both romantically and artistically
Ooh,
involved.
it's totally Alex.
It was as if knowing him had somehow broken the seal around my mind that was preventing me from creating something worthwhile.
Okay.
The lack of refinement to his playing freed me from the confines of rhythmic and artistic regularity.
That's
I
pretty
don't mean to
fancy.
suggest that he was lacking in technical refinement, just that a certain jubilation came through in his playing that I had never experienced.
Right.
Our relationship was like a whirlwind of physical and emotional affection.
Okay.
Never had I given myself to someone so literally and spiritually before. Together, we wrote A Distant Voice, and I knew that I still had the hopes of being not only a good artist, but an interesting human being.
Okay.
Something terrible happened on
What
May
happens?
22nd of 1997. At 3:02 p.m., his daughter had come home and found us together.
Oh.
He hadn't yet told his children about me.
Oh.
I was a much younger woman.
Not Alex. Definitely not Alex.
He followed her out and into a coffee shop.
Yep.
I waited for them to return. hating myself more and more for entering his life and making it difficult.
Uh-oh.
I waited there until 3:02 a.m., completely beside myself.
What?
And the
At
strange
his
thing
place.
is, he never came back into his own apartment. I stayed there for a few days, knowing he'd have to come back eventually. And he simply never did.
What happened?
I called his friends, I called his manager, and they all said they hadn't seen him. Just like that, he slipped through the cracks of my reality and never returned.
How did he do that? Is this like another Sammy thing?
And you never saw him again?
I did. It was May 22nd, 1998, 12:01 p.m.
Wow, she really remembers the times pretty
A minute
good.
into the first concert I had put on since his disappearance.
Yeah.
I had refused to do our music live or release A Distant Voice until I had seen him again.
Uh-huh.
Finally, legal pressure forced me to schedule a release for May 22nd, 1999, with a year-long tour to promote it. I watched in terror from behind my piano as he wrapped his arm around a girl even younger than I. This girl was not his daughter, though she was probably his daughter's age.
No.
I left the stage and receded into myself. The man who placed his arms around that young woman was
Vella.
not the same man who placed his arms around me so many times.
No.
It couldn't have been. The man I knew would not have put on such a display of affection, knowing it could hurt someone so much. It was in that moment that I longed to leave my reality behind, to sever my ties to my physical form and exist in a different space.
I'm not yawning at your story, Vella. I'm just yawning
Many
because I'm
days,
tired. Sorry.
Nights, minutes, seconds. I sat in my bed, slowly drifting further into my own
Vella.
depression, slowly pulling my mind from my body.
And that's how she came
When
to this
the
place.
separation happened, it was almost immediate. It was so sudden that the painful moments leading up to it felt trivial.
Wow.
I was just my mind.
God, this
and
is...
I had left.
This
my
is not
physical
what I
body
was
behind.
expecting.
I floated until I found a reality that seemed different from mine. Hoping to find a reality that contained the him I knew. Hoping that he had fallen into this reality. And we could be...
Was his voice the one we heard on the record?
No, it wasn't. I don't know whose voice we heard.
What? But you recorded it.
I was so nervous sharing that music with you guys, I almost didn't realize it wasn't me singing.
Well, that's fair. That happens for some people.
Well, everyone loved it. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Really? I can never tell what people think when I show them my songs.
It's because you're self-conscious
Well-
about it.
What should we do now?
Let's run away together. We're going... Oh. That's probably the wrong answer. We
Lead the
should-
way.
Okay. She was pretty quick about that. Maybe I misread the mood. Ooh, chapter 4? 4. Yeah, 4. Mystical Ultima LP Legend. What's the plan? Oh, so the new chapters are starting right here. Okay. Usually when a new chapter starts, I thought it would like take us to a different place. Okay, we're gonna save. We are definitely gonna save because if we have to go back from before all of that conversation stuff, that is gonna suck. I did not expect it to be something like that with Vella for how she got here. I assumed she was a shut-in and she just slowly found out about different things that she could do with her mind and her powers and her spiritualness. I think, kind of. And from there, she just kept growing and growing in power, and because of that, it was harder maybe for her to go return to her body. And then, whoop, she goes through this accidental portal, and she ends up here. I assumed it was all just who knew why, anything, what was going on. Pretty much the sentence I had just said there is exactly how much sense the whole game has made to me, you know? All right, dudes and dudettes. Hey, you guys are back. Vella, your music was beautiful. So what's the plan now? We should go to the radio tower. That way we can play it for everyone to hear. Sounds like a good idea. Lead the way, Alex. Everyone has joined the party. Oh, it just Alex has joined the party. What about Vella? Alex and Vella joined the party. Thank you very much. Although Vella joined our party. We left their party, and then Vella joined our party, and then Alex joined their party. So Vella is only a part of one party, but Alex is a part of two parties? Is that how this works? And I think, oh, no, Spencer. We need to go to your house. I mean Alex, because I think I was about to go back over towards the warehouse, but that's not where we're going. We are heading up to a... Let's double check the mind dungeon. All right, buddy, take us to the next area. Yeah, we got enough for a single level up. So I just went with the same typical thing, HP, strength, defense, and speed. That way we can get a little tougher, a little stronger, a little quicker, and everything that we need is good to go. So we're gonna exit the mine dungeon with a yes. We are off out at the back of the house. We're gonna go through this door here. I'm pretty sure this is the way to get there. All right, I'm gonna rephrase that to a pretty darn sure, the mountain radio tower. Is this how the music sounded before? All right, here we go, inside the Radio Shack, next time on Spentaneous.